Curran Bhatia here at Madison Square Garden with Jake Paul. Jake, we know you're taking on Rahman Jr. He was talkative in the press conference. Was he more talkative than you expected?
More stupid than I expected, to be honest. Just running in circles. It was like talking to a fifth grader. But yeah, I know he's a hothead. You know, he has a lot of emotions. He fights with emotion, which is going to bite him in the ass. So I like how mad he was getting, and this is all part of the game. I love this. This is a show business.
You have people around you that you trust. Nakisa, Logan, they didn't want you to take this fight, and they've led you to 5-0. Was that a tough decision to go against what they're saying?
Not really. You know, I do what I want, and I know what I'm capable of, and I love their advice. I appreciate their advice, but I know what I can do, and I have goals, and I have aspirations, and I have a career, and I have critics who are waiting to criticize me all the time, and they all want me to fight a pro boxer. So this is it. Here we go. You know, the fans wanted to see this. It's Madison Square Garden. We had an open night on August 6th, which is rare for Madison Square Garden. So I had to take this opportunity. I had to seize the moment.
You were supposed to fight Tommy Fury. Now you're fighting a real heavyweight in Rahman Jr. I know you're not intimidated, but when you stood up there and you saw how big he was, the size, any pause at all in you?
No, not at all. I like to fight bigger people. They can't hit me. I'm way faster. I bet you that I get hit maybe 2 times in this fight. And that'll just be me, you know, getting comfortable in the first couple of rounds. But after I get his distance, he's not going to hit me.
We know that you, of course, the name Conor McGregor came up. We saw the video you put out today. He had called you a flop. You responded. You gave the numbers. You were transparent there. If you are successful against Rahman Jr., do you want Tommy next? Do you want Conor? What would be the plan, you think?
All of them. All of them. You know, I got time for all of them. Whoever is down, just get the contracts ready and sign it up. I'm ready. A lot of these guys say they're down, but they're not actually. So there's a lot of names on the hit list, and I'm going to slowly check each one of them off.
Does it give you extra motivation on guys that you may not like Tommy and Conor? Like we saw the anger a little bit in your eyes and kind of being like, hey, are we going to do this or not? Does that give you extra motivation in boxing against people you don't like?
Yeah, I mean, I think I work harder in the gym knowing that there's people out there who are going to be potential opponents one day. It motivates me, and it just pushes me in those moments where, you know, you don't really want to keep on going. You're in the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th round. You just remember that there's people out there who want to take your head off, and you use that as motivation to keep on going.
And last question for you. I know you're addicted to this game of boxing. There's a lot of things. It wasn't like you needed to box to survive. You want this, right? And now you're headlining. Your name is going to be on Madison Square Garden August 6th. I mean, what does that mean to you to be headlining, and the fact that why is boxing so addictive for you?
It's just everything about it I love, you know? The show, the training, the dedication, the discipline, you know, the outfits, the shit talk, and then making the money after. This is a big business, and I really started off as an entrepreneur at 16, 17 years old. So at the end of the day, I'm just running a business here, knocking people out, and man, I just love getting in the gym. Something about it. It's addicting, and when you knock someone out, the feeling of that going through your gloves, there's nothing else like it in the world. The crowd goes crazy. You can't ever replicate that.
Next fight, August 6th against Rahman Jr. Jake Paul, best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.